Hey guys, welcome back into another video. I'm gonna leave that blooper in. Good morning, guys. So, for me, my top two safe places to sleep in my van are hotels and airports. So, hotels are obvious because you can blend in, and that's pretty much the same with the airport. You can blend in, but of course, airport parking costs money. Not much though. Depending on which airport and how long you're staying. Crap. Sorry about that. I was using my phone to record and thought I took the wrong exit. I gotta get my camera out. I need to start using my camera again. I need to put those GoPro mounts in that I got for the dash. Not really sure why they honked at me. It's not like I was getting over. I'm driving the speed limit, or whatever. Maybe it's because they saw me holding up my phone, recording my face. But yeah, sleeping at an airport, very safe. You don't really have to worry about someone breaking into cars at airports. A lot of safety measures and security and, airport police and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, since I work at the airport, I don't have to pay to park there in the employee parking. So that's where I feel safest doing my van life, is at work. A lot of people park close to work. There's this Canadian van lifer that I was watching for a while. I kind of lost track with his videos, and he parked close to work, and he would he did van life with his two cats, and he would just have them in the parking lot in the van while he worked. Then he'd check on them during his lunch. That's what I did with Benji yesterday while I worked. I came outside to check on him at around noon, because that's halfway through my shift. He was doing alright. He has taken a liking to van life. Or he's just very chill. He's a very chill dog. Except for when other dogs cross his path. He gets very barky really fast. Really fast. Real quick, I'm gonna put this attachment up here so that I can film better while I'm driving, and hopefully the camera should be sitting just high enough to. I don't want the steering wheel to be blocking the frame. Yeah, Benji and I are gonna go to the beach today. Quick little 2-hour drive. Benji, look at this little guy. He's a tired little guy. But yeah, real quick, I'm gonna get this GoPro curved mount attached, and then we are going to head up to Cleveland. Okay guys, real quick before we continue the video, I was accidentally way too close to the camera for a lot of it, so everything filmed on my camera, not my phone, is really big close-up of my head and face, so it's going to be shrunken down. Alright, I used a slightly taller one, and it looks like the steering wheel should be out of frame for the most part. Alright, let's get on the road. We're going to take Benji to the beach for the first time. Oh, I'm sorry. I really have to get used to that. I'm accidentally knocking the cage and spooking this little guy. Alright. I just need to get charging cable connected to the camera, and then we're ready to go. Hopefully this doesn't start overheating already. Is this gonna be long enough? Yeah. I have so many charging cables. I have like an endless... I have like 50 cables, and like 20 of them can be used for a lot of my devices, and then my iOS devices, only some of them can be used, and then we just got a lot going on here. I need to get a lightning cable up here to charge my AirPods, but yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around and let's get driving. Alright guys, we are close to the beach now. first I want to look around and see if I can find anywhere to eat first. Because it is 11:47 right now. I haven't eaten yet today. So yeah, I'm gonna find some lunch and then head to the beach. Gosh. I don't mind a 2-hour drive. Like, it's always funny because I drive to Athens so often. Or not so often, but, well, I guess often. So whenever I do anything that's longer than an hour, I'm always like, wow. I really notice, because when I'm driving to Athens, it doesn't feel like an hour. It doesn't, like, that amount of time doesn't really feel like it's going by. But, like, when it's anything more than an hour, it's like, ooh. Like, I love driving and road trips and stuff, so I don't mind it. I just really notice it when it's more than 2 hours. More than 1 hour. Alright, so I didn't really find anywhere that I could bring Benji inside with me. I made the mistake of bringing him with me in the first place. I found donuts, though. And it was pretty good. Yeah, Benji's a good dog, except for when he sees another dog, and if that dog barks at him first. So he usually won't bark at that dog if the dog doesn't bark at him first. And once he gets started, he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop until he feels he's won. And usually that just means me having to drag him away from it. But yeah, let's get to the beach now. I guess I'll just wait to eat a real meal till dinner. So yeah, let's get going. Alright guys, we have made it. Not sure how well you guys were able to see it in those clips of me driving up. But it's time to go get in the water. Introduce little pup to Lake Erie. You know, it's funny, when I first saw Lake Erie, I was kind of surprised and I felt stupid for thinking this, but I thought you'd be able to see Canada at least a little bit. Like, I didn't realize just how wide Lake Erie, any of the Great Lakes actually are. So for my viewers that aren't from the United States, the eastern half of the US-Canada border has like 5 Great Lakes that like separate the border from the mainland. I know I'm probably saying this in the most stupid way possible. It's like, yeah, only Americans don't know geography. But pretty much there's Lake Erie, Lake Superior, Lake Huron. I would be failing a quiz right now if I were taking a quiz. Lake Michigan, and some 5th one, I'm sure. Is there 5 or is there 4? Now I feel like I have to check. Lake Ontario. Yep, that's the 5th one. And those are kind of just like around the more populated areas of Canada too. But yeah, so between like the eastern side of the United States, there's a lot of water between Canada, like across the border. Wow, that was really embarrassing. But okay, let's get outside. I forgot to go buy a beach towel or something. I left my chair in the storage unit. Also, I just didn't feel like it was worth having it in here, having it with me, because it would have taken up too much space. So I was like, let me just go get a cheap beach towel, but it's fine. It's honestly slightly too cold to be going into the lake today. Like it's in the high 70s, like 75 to 80 in Columbus, which is 2 hours south of here, and it's only 65 up here as it's high. So made a bit of a mistake not looking at the weather. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but we won't be spending a lot of time in the water today. Benji. Behave. Don't do it. Can you not? Benji. It's okay. It's like, God, there's a lot of dogs out here today. Oh my goodness. Benji. Okay, that was very short-lived. This dog's problem with barking at every dog that he sees is it's kind of an embarrassing problem because no other dogs here are barking but him. So all eyes are on me. See, I don't think we can bring him out in public for a while, like around other dogs like this. But yeah. So this was a short-lived beach visit, but it's also just too cold to be in the water right now. I might just leave him in the van. Oh, maybe there's a calming treat I can give him before taking him to the beach. I know all the dog parents out there will hate me for saying that, but I mean, he's got to learn to relax around other dogs. They're not all his enemy. I'm not really sure how to stop that type of behavior, but there he goes again. Now he's just barking at a car alarm. He's so chill when he's in the van by himself all day, but like, and that's why usually the windows are covered so he can't see anything or anyone. Benji. Once he gets started, he does not stop. I can't. It's time for him to be put up. Okay, so even though that was a massive failure, I figure I'll try again with lunch. I found somewhere specific this time, so I won't just be driving around aimlessly. It's called Urban Schwein. It's a sandwich place. So we're gonna go there, grab food, and then come back over here. We'll just hang out here for the rest of the day. At least I was able to wash off Benji's face. Like, I just rinsed it off in the sink. In his little puppy paws. Because they don't have you know how most beaches have a little outdoor rinse off shower thing? They used to have those here, but they got rid of them for whatever reason. So, we're just gonna grab lunch and come back here. Awkwardly had these girls ask if I was filming. I think because one of them had their chest slightly exposed. I was just like, I'm not here to film you. Relax. I'm a YouTuber. I hate having to say I'm a YouTuber, like, but whatever. I wasn't, I usually don't like to, like, constantly start recording and, like, end the recording. Like, whenever something happens, I want to be able to catch it. Like, I stopped recording, when he started going too crazy barking at people, and the water police were pulling over a boat on the lake, and I could have gotten that on camera, but I had to hit end record because I had to pick him up, and his head was all over the camera, and I was like, but whatever. I don't like feeling awkward filming, so that's why I like the chest mount, and it's like, yeah. So anyone out there, don't assume that someone is filming because they're trying to do something pervy. Like, no. But yeah, let's get this lunch. I'm starting to get a headache from the allergies or the sickness, whatever it is. But I'm sure there's no overnight parking here. I do need to think about where we're parking for the night too. And I wish I could park like closer to the water. But actually, I think these spots up here might overlook the water, but all these spots are pretty much taken. They're the good spots. But I'll check those out when I come back. See if anywhere's good. Yeah, that kind of just ruined my energy. Him barking at every dog and really making me feel uncomfortable having him there. And then that girl trying to accuse me of doing something pervy. Like, I'm sure that's not what she was really trying to do, but it just rubbed me the wrong way, as I'm sure I was rubbing her the wrong way, having a camera on my chest pointed right at her. But it was it was, yeah. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Okay, so the sandwich place I tried to go to is sold out of everything apparently, and they're carry out only. This is turning out to be not the best day ever. We'll just put it like that. Yeah, this is. I'm gonna take a break from filming because I'm kind of not in the mood right now anymore because my head hurts and I just want to get something to eat. I wanted to just try something new while I was up here, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Like, at this point, I'm just gonna find some drive-through of the place I've already been to. Oh, here's my chance to pull off. So yeah. Okay, so I've calmed down a bit. I went and got Burger King and McDonald's. I'll explain. I ain't that fat right now. So I got my food from Burger King and my drinks from McDonald's. Only because it was cheaper and they were right next to each other. So while I'm sitting there, I need to stop holding the camera that low. I don't even know how bad that angle must have looked. But while I'm back at the beach, I'm gonna have a small little cocktail. Nice little rum and coke. I've earned it. Had a rough week. But yeah. Oh, that brings me back to what I was thinking. So it dawned on me, instead of buying a roof box, like a roof storage box that probably won't fit or work correctly because I'm not using a real roof rack, I could just build a storage box right onto the roof deck that's wide enough for the solar panels. Like, I could do that. I trust in my ability to build things enough that I can build a roof box onto the roof deck. It would probably be a lot better for me to do it that way instead of trying to find two that are just the right width that'll both fit up there. This way I can build them a bit small, smaller in width. I can't think right now. That headache was real. Is real. I can't focus on that and drive and talking. but yeah, I can make sure the width is small enough, short enough, that I'm able to, build the top of the lids in a way that a solar panel can still fit onto it, and that way when I open it up, you know, it just forks out. So yeah. Okay, I'm done talking, so I get back to the beach. If you're enjoying the video so far, please leave a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. But as always, your views are what's really important to me. And another subscription, or subscriber I should say, never hurts. At the time that I'm filming this, I'm also in the middle of filming the anniversary video. I didn't want this to be included in that video because I didn't want the video to be like an hour long. So yeah. Oh, here's the Cleveland skyline. I was trying to get that earlier. I don't know how well that just showed up, but I really like Cleveland skyline a lot more than Columbus's. I feel like they have more and better skyscrapers. Same thing for Cincinnati. Way better skyline. Which is really annoying. Like, I live in the capital, but it don't look like it should be the capital. Ohio has what's called the 3 C's, and 2 of the other C's look way better. Columbus, Cleveland, and Cincinnati. Cleveland and Cincinnati look better, but I was recently looking at the United States' most unsafe cities list, and Cleveland is like number 3 or 2 on that list. I used to think Columbus was really unsafe, but it's not as unsafe as I thought. Ooh, pretty views. Alright, so we found a good spot on the water, and yeah, we're just gonna sit here until closing, I guess. I don't know, probably not, but this park area closes at 11, so we'll be here for a while. Alright, definitely better over here. There's less people around for him to park at, or I mean, less dogs for him to park at. It's really windy, kind of cold. I had to put a hoodie on. I'm sure all that wind is being picked up in the background on my phone. There's another van lifer up here. This red one. It's always cool when you're actually looking, you can find us everywhere. We're everywhere. Whether we're part-time or full-time, you can find us all over the world. Well, I don't know about some countries, but at least the US, you can find us everywhere. Benji. But you know what? He's a really good dog, and I think I'll keep him. JK, obviously I'm gonna keep him. He's bought and paid for, which are terms I hate to use when it regards living animals, but he's adopted, he is mine. He's my new best friend. Really gotta rein him in sometimes. I was able to keep him from barking as much. I just realized I didn't zoom out. I had the footage, I had the camera like all the way zoomed in to get the water, and I just realized whenever I turned the camera around, I never zoomed back in. Okay, I had it zoomed in, I didn't have it zoomed back out. Yeah. So that's my bad. Might be able to fix that in post, probably not. So if the footage is just real small on it has like a stock background or something, that's why. Because I already know I'm gonna be, oh, my hair. Wow. This is what my hair looks like. So instead of me being like, here I am when I'm editing, like I just caught the mistake, but too late. All right, so it is now 7 o'clock and dinner time. For dinner, I have it planned better. My best friend who actually lives up here, who is down in Columbus right now. Funny how that works out. For some family related stuff. She's down in Columbus right now, and you know, this morning I was like, spur of the moment, I really wanted to go to a beach. So, and this is the closest one. So yeah. Anyways, I asked her where I should come to eat up here for dinner, since finding lunch was a stressful task. And yeah, I've just put the order in, and it said it should be ready by like 7:35, 7:40. So we're going to head over there in like 5 to 10 minutes, because it's like 3 miles away, but it's a good 16 to 20 minutes drive. So yeah, and I will show you guys my dinner. Oh, and as I've been sitting here thinking about it, I'm like wondering what the best oh my gosh, I need to blow my nose again. What the best tactic is for building these boxes. Like, should I like make them completely watertight and do like the whole poor man's fiberglass thing, or you know, real fiberglass? Or do I just, I don't know. It's really hard to say. Like, is it necessary to make it completely watertight? Like, obviously depending on what I put up there. So I've never liked motorcyclists or tripod drivers, whatever those things are, trikes. I've never liked that they blast their music like that for everyone to hear, as if everyone wants to hear it. You know, I'm not a Karen or anything, but it's still kind of annoying. Also, I don't need that copyrighted music in my background. But yeah. It's like, should I actually make it watertight? Because I'm wondering if I can do it without having to do the whole fiberglass thing. But like, what I'm actually going to be putting up there, I don't even know yet. So probably, I don't know if it would be a good idea to put like dog food up there, and like detergent and that type of stuff, because I don't want anything to like be cooked by the sun by being up there either. Maybe I could like put like reflectix, like line it with reflective. That might be stupid. I'll do some research and see what the best, like maybe someone on YouTube has done it. I haven't checked yet. But yeah, it's like all these ideas bouncing around in my head. There's some like R-rated adult stuff I was thinking about maybe doing, but I'm too sick. Terrible timing. Again, remember, my channel is not a family channel. I do not expect, nor do I want kids under 18 watching my videos, because I don't like having the idea of having to censor everything I'm saying, because like it's like to a point, like I'll censor myself for YouTube's monetization standards, but I don't like censoring my life, you know? I'm not like, what's a great example? J Stu. They are very Christian family values about their videos. And you know, that's good for them, but for me that's very painstaking to try and change everything about myself to meet the standards of something I don't really necessarily believe in being necessary. Like I don't put, like my videos are safe for people under 18 to watch, yes, but I checked the box for no, this video is not made for no, this video is made for kids, so meaning it's not made for kids. I just don't see the point. I don't need a kid fan base. I'm an adult. My lifestyle is for adults. So yeah, I'm gonna do some research on the best way of building that, so that when it's raining and stuff, I don't have to deal with a flood. I mean, either A, I waterproof it like crazy, just do everything I can, or B, I waterproof it just enough for peace of mind, and then I go and make sure everything that goes in there is in a watertight container of some type. Because I could build it real easy, like how I built my bed. You know, caulk it up, and then why did I say caulk? That is how you keep the water from getting in. You know, seal it with construction adhesive, and then seal it with caulk and all of that. That should be enough. What a day. Sometimes this is just exactly what I love about being in a van. I'll never get tired of this. Eventually, I'll have to not be living in a van anymore, only because, like, or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I said this before, but I've already been kind of thinking about what my next vehicle will be. Like, I know I don't want a normal van like that. Like, of course I'd love to have one, like, but those are super expensive. I'd love to get like a $5,000 to $10,000 school bus, preferably one of those half-sized ones, not the full-length ones, and build a schoolie. Oh, I'd love to do that. But it's like, realistically though, the full-length ones are usually cheaper than the half-sized ones, which is insane. And so long as I can manage the whole maintenance part of it, that's fine. But otherwise, it sounds like a nightmare. We've all heard the horror stories from schoolie owners. Like, at that point, I would stay, you know, for the most part, docked somewhere, just living on BLM land, probably, or like buy like a small little piece of land so I wouldn't have to drive it often. Because no one wants to break down in their home. I've already had to have my home in the shop, and it made me feel so uncomfortable. Like it was like, my things are somewhere where I am not, and I have no control over it. That's what it feels like for me. It's time for me to head out to go pick up my food. I took my SD card out of my camera to start uploading the footage, so I won't film me driving over there. I'm sure you guys are tired of the driving clips anyway. I bet by now this video is like 45 minutes long, so I'm sorry about that too. But yeah. I just picked up my dinner from this place called Posterity Social Club, right there. I got a bacon Angus cheeseburger, I think. So, yeah, this is what I've been wanting all day. A nice, real cheeseburger made in a restaurant. This dog. Honestly, I was gonna head to camp for the night, but something's really telling me to just go back to the lake. I don't know why. It's just really, like, I saw a lot of people actually going there with their dinner and just eating and staring at the lake. It's just really comfortable there. Wow. What were you just doing, Benji? He was so desperate to get that bag. Look at him. Acting like he hasn't been fed in 5 years. Look how close he is. Acting like I'm torturing him or something. That's my food, guy. No. Benji. Good grief. Let me get back to the beach and eat this food before this dog has a panic attack. I just don't condone feeding dogs people food. You know, it's just not right. You know, it's not okay. It's not meant for them. The people food that we eat isn't meant for us either. We shouldn't even be eating all that processed stuff. But yeah, let me go before my food gets cold. Okay, I'm back at the lake. My spot this time is not as good. It's closer to the bathroom though. I can't even really get out because for whatever reason, people can't park without parking on the edge of the lines. It's really frustrating. Like, whatever. It's time to dig into this food. This dog is pouting because it's not for him. All right, here it is. This is a lot. I really don't like eating in the driver's seat, but today I'll make an exception. I have a lot of stuff going on in the back and it would take too long to move, and this has already gotten colder. So, I wish I'd put the condiments on the sandwich though, but it's okay. This poor guy. He's desperate. Definitely gotta give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not the best burger, but it's not, you know, it's good. But actually had a better burger in DC at a food truck. I didn't film me getting that. It's weird. I made a video in DC. But yeah, the burger I got at a food truck in DC was actually like the best burger I've ever had. I was really surprised. But yeah, this is gonna disappear real quick. The dog is still eyeing me. Only thing these people are achieving is polluting the ocean. Why would they try to launch lanterns off of a pier that's 30 feet high? Like, I don't know if they're doing this for some sad related reason, you know, not trying to throw shade, but seriously, look at the water. And I promise you they're not gonna go retrieve those, so. Leave no trace ethics, guys. Leave no trace. All right, well, I'm done eating. It was okay. It was okay. I'm serious about that burger in DC. Like, if that food truck is still there, I might have to go back and get that burger again. It was the best. She made a magic burger. It was like $15, but it was a magic burger. Nothing compares. The little puppy went to sleep as soon as I finished eating it, and he realized he wasn't getting none. It's like, I don't I'm watching these people still with these lanterns. It's like, I don't know what they thought was gonna happen, but they're going straight down to the water. And they keep on lighting them. Oh, one floated. They got one successful one. Crap. Wow. They were able to get one. Like, I don't know if they were expecting like a tangled type situation. Okay, no, they got two. There's another one floating up there. Oh, see, I just wasn't paying attention. They got more. Those are all floating lanterns up there. But like, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that's a bird or I don't know if this is a bird or another one. Yeah, that's so 7. But how many in the water? Twice as many because the others have washed away a bit. Still think that was a mistake doing that over water. There goes another one. They're all wearing bright, happy colors, or else I wouldn't be, you know, slamming them so hard in this video. But seriously though, it's like they go up and then what goes up must come down. Eventually there's no oxygen at a certain point, and those things can't keep floating up there, and the flame extinguishes and they just fall down to the earth. All right, I'm just gonna end the video here. I can already tell it's gonna be a long one. He's going after my trash. So yeah, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. I'm gonna head to camp now, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Alright guys, I know it's dark and you can barely see me, but I got first ever dreaded knock of the night. So me saying that was the end of the video earlier is false, because yeah, I was laying there in bed just about ready to fall asleep after downloading some footage, and a police officer came and knocked on the window at like 12:20. Yeah. So yeah, now I don't know where I'm going. I guess I'm just gonna go back to the airport. Might as well, because that was really scary. And, not scary, but I kind of panicked. I mean, I was in the back, undressed in bed, you know, my van's was kind of packed with stuff, so I hope that they didn't. I just didn't want them to get worried about me in here moving around, you know, taking a whole bunch of stuff out of the driver's seat so I could get out. But yeah, that was uncomfortable. I really hope that never happens again. That was the first time I ever trusted iOverlander, and it'll be the last, because that was insane. I put that it was I did the whole check-in thing on iOverlander and said that that was a good spot to be in. I was wrong. Like, apparently you need permission. Yeah, like you have to go on the county website and get permission to stay over there overnight. And they even then the cop said that that's very limited in which cases that they allow that. So yeah, I'm exhausted, and now I have an hour and 40-minute drive ahead of me. Not particularly happy about that. There's nothing else I can really do. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Now, this has been an experience. See, this is why I always just from the beginning just stayed at sorry, I'm like so tired I can't even talk. This is why I usually just stay at Planet Fitness parking lots or hotel parking lots. Yeah, I don't stay at Planet Fitness parking lots. I don't know why I said that. This is why I usually just stay at the hotel parking lots, because it's easy to blend in, and if they don't require like any type of parking pass, then you don't really have to worry about them saying anything to you, especially if you're not there too long. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm already going. I didn't want to sit there and film. I kind of just got ready as quickly as I could and left. But yeah, good night, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. FML. Okay, scrap me saying that was the end of the video. I'm just gonna stay at a rest area tonight. I'm really not feeling like driving all the way back right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a spot up here, put my window covers back up, and go to bed. Maybe just run into the bathroom real quick. Alright, now it's the end of the video, because, yeah.